let's get started. Things a team leader must know. First and foremost, we have to take a look at what are the situations that could result into somebody being made a team leader. There are certain situations. So it's very important that a team leader knows why am I a team leader? Why am I choosing to be a team leader? That will help that team leader to know, okay, this is the stage I am. This is how much I should grow. Or maybe this is how I should adjust to my current situation. Or should I continue with what I already know and continue to build? The aim is to get better. The aim is to improve yourself on a daily basis. You don't have to know it all as a team leader from the beginning, but you cannot stay at the level of your current knowledge as a team leader. You have to strive to get better on a daily basis. So one of the things that I think might be responsible for you being made a team leader is the fact that you have the experience already. You have led maybe for some couple of months, some couple of time, years, it could even be decades. Maybe you have worked in an organization before as a team leader in leadership role. So, and you suddenly find yourself in another organization and they know your experience. So that's one of the reasons why you could be made a team leader. So somebody like that already have experience. However, if the person is now leading a team of people that are now in another field of work that is different from what he or she knows before, the person still have a lot of work to do to adjust to the new norm. No matter what the case may be, the experience of the person will come handy. This person already knows what it means to be a team leader. Another reason why people could be made a team leader is as a result of potential. There are a lot of people that normally, naturally, they just have potential to be a leader. They just have potential to be a leader. You know, for example, these kind of people are very valuable at a startup like ours. When somebody has potential to be a leader, it is good thing that the founder or the person that you can call the head leader, head manager or the director or whatsoever, the SMEs, like Finnish people will say. So that kind of person need to be able to know how to fish out people that have potential to be a leader. And then the talk will start from there that, oh, all right, we discover something about you. You have potential to be a leader. So you are going to lead this. Then the third one is by privilege. This is very important, by privilege. For example, like this particular set of people that starts leading as a form of a privilege. They need to be very aware of this also. Let me give you an example. An example is also like in a startup that is just starting. There are only few people at that particular startup. Definitely, the first set of people that are starting with that startup will, at a time, be pushed into the role of leadership. So that is a privilege. All right, there are not a lot of people. I mean, at that particular organization, there are not a lot of people that can be leading, that can be at the forefront. So definitely, those people will be asked to stand up to the challenge of leadership. So that is a privilege. And everybody must know it. One of the major reasons why this introduction is very important is that oftentimes, this is what I found out, that the role of leadership, a lot of people only see the power there is, the power to be a boss. No, there is power when you are a boss. There is a power. You are the boss. You are the boss. Like I was speaking to one of my customers yesterday, and I was like, okay, I would like to talk with your boss before I conclude this particular transaction that I'm doing with you guys. And the lady was like, wow, she's the boss. She comes to work anytime she feel like coming. Any worker cannot do that. That is power. You understand? So and oftentimes, when people are in the role of leadership, there is a way that power finds its way to get into people's head, and people will start to misbehave. But however, attached to leadership, there is something more than the power. There is the body. Any leader, team leader that value their work description, we know that there is a body. There are targets to meet. There are certain things that must be achieved. Instead of getting busy with the power, they will get busy with the value instead. So that is the reason why it's very important to take a look at things that make a team leader, that a team leader must know. Number one, a team leader knows where he or she is going. For example, he or she knows what the ultimate goal is. As a team leader, you must know where you are going. Because the primary job of a team leader is to lead the team to a particular set goal. You cannot be confused about the set goal. You must know the set goal. Once a role is given unto you, the first question you must ask is, maybe from the big boss that assigned the role to you, is what exactly do we want to achieve as a result of this given specific assignment? A team leader must know where he or she is going. Because if you don't know exactly where you are going, how is it possible for you to lead people? And even if you are going to lead people, you are leading them to where? So as a team leader, you must always be aware that, all right, for a particular given assignment, I must know where I am going. All right. So the second one is a team leader must know how to be able to communicate where he or she is going with an assignment. Once an assignment is given unto you, it is up to you to be able to know how to communicate it in such a way that the people that you are leading, the team members, we understand the set goal, where the end goal, what you want to achieve. So as a team leader, you must be able to know how to communicate it. You cannot second guess yourself. As a team leader, you cannot second guess yourself in front of your team members. Otherwise, you are going to give birth to confusion. And that is one thing that a team leader must not do. The third one, a team leader must be honest to enable trust of the team. You have to be honest to enable trust of the team. And, one of the things I'm doing here is to encourage you guys, to inspire you guys. And as somebody that is the head lead at this moment, I am very sure that transparency is one of the principles I use. And that is why all of you are here, actually, because I'm so transparent. And as a team leader too, you are expected to be transparent. You have to be honest with your team, especially if, for example, if there is a particular project that is ongoing at the moment and somehow, somewhere, something got mixed up. But instead of letting the veto power, the ego, the power that is attached to leadership to be the one to speak, to be the lion to roar at that particular moment, you have to know how to calm down and come out with your team. All right, guys, this is what is happening. This is what is happening. What is the way out of this? Once your team, because see, honesty breed trust. When a leader is honest, the team will trust the leader. But if the leader is not honest, the only thing that team leader will breed in his or her team is that he or she will breed a set of dishonest team members. Everybody will just be throwing lies from here and there because their team leader is a liar. They know it. They know it. The thing is this, see, you can only deceive people for a certain period of time, but you cannot deceive them forever. That's one thing about life. That truth will always come out in the end. Once you start deceiving people, it will get a time that, all right, the truth will come out. And at that particular time, you are going to breed dishonest set of team members. So try as much as possible to avoid dishonesty whenever you are leading people, you are working. The fourth one is a team leader must ensure that the end goal has to have values. See, you know, I've always tell you that one of the things that, you know, our current project, Toy Culture, that we are building at the moment, even though we want to make money, yes, one of the major reasons for business is to make money. That is the aim. And I want you guys to put it at the back of your mind. And I want you to start to imagine, okay, what can we do to generate money? What can we do to turn this thing to money? However, while we are doing that, we should always know that the value that toy culture will impact into the people's life or into the users, that we impact into the user is the most important thing. Value always on top. We must put the values always on top. No matter what we are doing, be it a service, be it a product that we have designed, the value, we must put the value on top. We must put the value on top. So value comes ahead of anything. Money is not the primary aim, but the value. You know, the last time I spoke with us that the thing is this, when our product is ready for sale, we are not going to sell it because based on the price that, oh, come and buy this and is this cheap? No, we are going to sell it based on value. This is what it can offer. This is what it can achieve. This is the kind of change that will happen as a result of the usage of this particular product or service. So let's move on. A team leader is always learning. Is always learning. Always learning. You want to get better. The last time I was speaking with one of you, she told me, she said that, okay, she's still doing some online courses. I was actually so proud of her. Okay, keep going. These are the kind of people that I want in my team. Always learning. Choose a particular thing that is attached to your work. Learn. You don't have to wait until a particular work is passed or assignment is given to you before you start to go and learn about it. On your own, as a team leader, you have to continue to develop yourself. It's very important. Always be instant in season and out of season. Be ready. So that certain things will not catch you unaware. It is very important for you to know that. Then be data driven. And being data, when we are talking about being driven by data, we are not talking about only the statistic, the software statistic. It could be something that is written down on notebook. It could be as how you are, your service, the way, once you are speaking with a customer or a user, and how they react, you can measure it. Then you apply to your life. Okay, how can I use this to improve the way I act as a team leader, or how can we use it to improve this particular project that we are working on? Be data driven. This is very important, and this particular one is one of the major reasons why I always suggest that take your pen and paper anytime we're having a meeting. Maybe you are using phone, how do I put it? Maybe you are using phone jotter. Just make sure that you keep record or whatever is happening. That is part of data also. Let's move forward. A team leader should be a carrier and inspiration of hope. I will tell you this. This is work. No matter how we do it, there will be sometimes or some moment that you will feel discouraged, that the whole team, I'm talking about the whole team now, we feel like that particular thing that you're working on, there is a way that sometimes they won't work, and they will be frustrating. You will be frustrated. Every members of the team will be frustrated. But as a team leader, you must not show weakness. It is your job not to show weakness. You cannot be the one that is telling people why things are not working and why things will not work and why things cannot get better. No, you are a team leader. You don't have that luxury. You cannot even gossip with people about why certain things will fail, about a particular project you are working on. A team leader cannot show weakness. No matter how bad things get, your team members must see you as a superman or superwoman. That's the job of a team leader. That is the load. That is the burden of a team leader. You can't show weakness. And not only that, you cannot show weakness. You also have to find a way, no matter how discouraged you are, you must always find a way to inspire your team members to sit up. That, all right, we have hit the rock at this particular stage. All right, things are not working as we are projected. All right, things look like, okay, there is no hope yet. No, but actually there is a way out. There is a way out. Then you have to be able to inspire your team that, oh, there is hope. There is hope. We can still make it. Then you will come up with ideas or ways by which you can get yourself out of that water loop. All right, let's move on. Second to the last, a team leader must have their own coaches or mentors. You are a team leader. Yes, it's true. You are leading some set of people. Yes, it's true. But even you yourself, you must have a mentor, someone you look up to, someone you answer to, or someone that you can take shelter under their wing. When things, let me tell you this. The journey or the life of a leader is a lonely path. It's very lonely as a leader. When you are on top, when you are leading, it's a lonely path you have chosen to take. And in the time of loneliness, we all need somebody to encourage us, to be there with us. That is why you must seek out mentors, leaders, someone that can encourage you. In your own case, you already have somebody that is already occupying that role, which is me. However, beyond our organization, I will also still want to inspire you that you can take a look at each one of you. You have your professions, and that's why you are here. Each one of you, you have your expertise. You know that particular, some of you in the area of IT, some of you in the area of business. You just have to, beyond our organization, you can choose somebody that you can see as a role model in that particular field that you have chosen. Then the person will be somebody that you can learn from. It's very important for you to have a mentor or someone that you answer to. So then the last, this is where we're going to stop for now. A team leader must know how to have meaningful fun. There is this common saying that all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. It's an old proverb that means without time off from work, a person becomes both bored and boring. That is according to Wikipedia. See, as a leader, it cannot be work all day long, all time long, all year long. It can't be. Although, to be honest with you, say, for example, like we are just starting right now. This is the time to work. We don't have luxury of fun at the moment because we are just getting started. But as time goes on, we cannot make it all about work. There must be a time out. Maybe we will have a team picnic. Maybe we will have a team cruise. We travel outside of Finland, then we come back. We travel outside of Europe, then we come back. Or we just decide to do a fun organization. Maybe we go and play lawn tennis, basketball, table tennis. Just maybe we go and eat out. It cannot be work all year long. It cannot be. A team leader must also know, you need to go, if you're not funny, you need to go and learn some funny joke. If you notice, sometimes I just make you guys laugh. I'll just tell some jokes. So you guys will just laugh about it. Sometimes I will teach some of you. You get a point. So that's just a team leader, you must be fluid. Like water, you must be liquid. You cannot be rigid. You cannot be hard. You cannot be like rock. And like you carry on in your head, nobody, you are too serious. So once you become too serious to your team members, they are not going, you are not going to see that soft part of them. In fact, when everything is so stiff, there is a possibility that mistake will be made continuously. It's very important for a team leader to know how to have fun, but those fun has to be meaningful. A team leader cannot get involved in unmeaningful fun. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. So this is all I have for now at this particular time. Things a team leader must know. If you like what you have watched, subscribe and like.